What is up, everybody? You know who this is. This is just Jason Christ, Jason the Baptist, he who is holy, the one and only. We're just Jason Ask the Piercer, okay? For this dialogue. All right, so I was thinking, I put out a couple little videos, here and there, and I was thinking, you know what? This may sound crazy, but there might actually be a few of you out there who don't know me. I know as odd as that actually sounds, it is true. So I figured, let's get to know me a little bit. And what better way to do this than I tell you about my very first tongue piercing I ever got? Now, I could go on and tell you, I will go on and tell you, of course, like how many years I've been in the industry. I already told you almost 25 years. I've been in it for a long time, busting ass and trying to pave ways for a lot of others as well. But we all start somewhere, right? Now, full disclosure here. The story's kind of funny. I mean, looking back, it's funny. At the time, this shit was not fucking funny, though, okay? So, let me go. I'm pretty sure the year was 1997. Yeah, I think it would have been 1997 in that area. Back in a whole another century. Woof. Probably most of you weren't even born yet, right? I was in college. At that time, I was at Wayne State College in Wayne, Nebraska. And, oh my goodness. I got a date with the girl who later became my ex-wife. We can go places with that, but I didn't care. At that time, I got the date with the girl that was the girl of my dreams. So I was like, cool. So we went up. I went up to get her. I went up to see her for this date and everything like that. Like every guy does. But we decided to make a day out of it. We would go and hang out. She's gonna show me her fucking friends and introduce me to some of her friends and a little party and just a bunch of cool shit. Go take in a movie or some dinner, all that type of stuff. Just cool jazz. I think I was 19, maybe 20 years old, something like that. And so we went, we did our date and all that. And here's the thing. She had her tongue pierced. Now, at that time, 19-year-old kid, we only think dirty things with a tongue piercing. And I was probably thinking all of those dirty things. But I had actually wanted to get it done. And I told her, I said, I've always wanted to get my tongue pierced as well. And she said, okay, cool. I'll take you to the person. I was like, what? Now, instantaneously, it was one of those fight or flight moments. Now I could be like, shit, yeah, let's go do it, woman. Let's do it right now, and look tough and cool and hip and or cool, right? All of which I'm not. I'm not hip and or cool, but either way, at the time I thought I was all of the above. Or I could run and look like a bitch. I chose option A. Probably should have chose option B, but chose A. Now, she took me down on Pearl Street, Sioux City, which is funny. Later on, actually, together we opened a shop, which is still on Pearl Street. Disclaimer, if you are ever in the Sioux City area and you're looking for a body piercing or branding or anything like that, actually, you should go see, her name is Eva, and you should go see her at Maya Modification. I'm utterly proud to know that a shop that two kids opened is still open today, 25 years later. It brings me great joy every time I think of that, and it's all because of her hard work, and not mine. Her hard work. I was gone long before I should have. But either way, so she took me to Pearl Street to this place. I'm not gonna say the name. We'll call it Yee Dine. That way, it's no actual name to the place. Now, I think at the time it was like $60 or $70 to get your tongue pierced. And I didn't care. I had a credit card, baby. So I thought to myself, all right, cool. I'm going to get this done. And then maybe I'm going to get some booty. Yeah. If I knew then what I know now, I would have ran away. Straight up. The first thing that was there was this old lady, or she wasn't old, but to me she was old because she was like in her 40s at the time, and I'm a 20-year-old kid, so that's like mom age. I see the big, whatever you want to call it, tin O'Toole's just sitting there. Nothing autoclaved. Of course, she said something about autoclave. At that time, I wouldn't know what the fuck she's talking about anyway. But she said how, I was like, oh, I thought they had to be in packages. My grandma was in medicine, so I was used to seeing everything packaged up. And she's like, oh, no, they don't. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever you say. And the date's kind of tugging on my arm a little bit. And so I'm like, okay, cool. So let's do this. I fill out all the paperwork and everything. And she said, well, I got to get the girl who does the actual piercing. I said, okay. Wondering where the fuck this bitch is, right? They come back about 20 minutes later with this girl who is visibly drunk. Looks kind of like a biker skank, as far as I'm concerned. And those of you know what I'm talking about, like the old biker skank, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to be derogatory towards biker chicks or anything like that, but I'm talking the 90s, late 80s biker skanks. And this is coming from somebody who grew up in a biker house, so I know what they look like, damn it. And this chick saw, yeah, we're gonna pierce your tongue, like visibly fucked up. Now, here's the problem. I really wanted that booty. Yeah, I was wanting that first date to go great. So I said, fuck it. I'm a man up. Man up. And yeah. So this chick, she puts a tray together, half-assed, whatever at best, And I do the mouthwash. I'm gonna be real. I am really good at hiding fear. If I have fear, you look me in the eye and you'll be like, damn, that motherfucker just does not care. I am screaming on the inside. Terrified on the inside. This chick, girl, woman, whatever. Don't me too me there, or whatever you do now, right? Cancel you. Goes like this. Puts the clamps on. Starts wringing my tongue all the fuck over. Looks at my ex, or the woman, my date who became the ex-wife. Looks at her and says, can you hold these forceps? Right then and there, I should be like, nah, bitch, I'm out. Fuck you, bitch. But no. Still pretty stupid. I said, well, that sounds like a good idea. Because I love yeah. So, here is my date holding my tongue out, the forceps, clamped down. I mean, I don't know how many rubber bands she had on there, but I do remember that shit hurting like a motherfucker from the clamps. Then this chick, in my head, I pictured as she got in the back of the room and ran and dove into my tongue. Because that's about how straight the piercing turned out. That would have had to be the case. She just jabbed it. Ah! My shit was straight like this. I looked at it. I'm like, And then she quick put the ball on. Oh, that looks awesome. I'm trying to be tough. Oh, yeah. It looks awesome. I had never actually really seen more than probably 10 tongue piercings in my life at that time. And even I knew it was fucked up, Everybody in there knew it was fucked up. But I paid my $60 and I let that drunken biker skank pierce me because I was on a date with a beautiful girl and I thought this could lead to something. I guess the moral of the story is that don't do things because you think you're gonna get some booty out of or something, right? If you're a guy on a date, it ain't gonna work out for you like that, probably, But don't try to be tough. If all of the signs around you say run and your gut says get the hell out of there, get the hell out of there. If you paid first and all that happens is you lose a little bit of money, you lose a little bit of money. It is what it is. You can fight for your money back right then and there. But yeah, if it's all wrong, it's all wrong. And that's how my first tongue piercing went. It was all wrong. Crooked as shit. Drunken biker chick. Horrible place. Zero fucking, zero aftercare for the most part. Zero, zero autoclaves, you know. It was what it was. And, yeah. That was my very first tongue experience. And, would I do it again? It depends, you know. As much as I just said all the stuff that ran away and all that, I probably would do it again. I'm a sucker. Maybe I was just a sucker for the date. But either way, that was my first tongue experience. So ask Piercer, ask Jason. There you go. That's a little bit about me on a little in-depth story about me right there. So if you have any questions, as I said before, feel free, as you have been, to just DM me on the page. I'm collecting the questions up at the moment, the ones that I'm not directly answering as a DM. I am collecting some of the questions up, and we're going to do some videos on those questions, and I will hit you personally up before I actually do the video, so that way we can involve each other in the video with your question itself, and possibly even doing some sort of a live thing together, okay? Until then, I want everybody out there to have an absolutely Merry Christmas. It's the first day of Hanukkah. Hey, my people, there you go. So everybody out there, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you celebrate. Enjoy it. I hope you had a great solstice as well. Other than that, peace out. As we say in old Canada, peace out, eh? I don't say that. I'm not Canadian. Hell no. Something different. But here's the trick. Canada has Letterkenny. It's really all I got to say right now about Canada. That's their most stand-up thing that they've actually done in a long time, besides Trailer Park Boys and Skinny Puppy. And no means no. Other than that, no. But as we say here in beautiful Las Vegas, my adopted hometown, my not-so-subtle city of sin, deuces. We'll skip to Miami for today. All right, Merry Christmas all. Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, and all of that.